Today I'm in the Shimano New Zealand HQ up here in Auckland because later this week I'm taking on the Volcanic Epic, which is a 5-day XCO mountain bike stage event up in Taupo and some nearby zones. Got my Hei Hei here. It's quite a burly XC spec at the moment. The plan is to make it much lighter, a lot quicker and more suited towards this XC event that I'm doing. So I've got a bunch of light parts that I'm going to switch over. Hopefully take some weight off it, hopefully make it quicker. At the moment, as it stands, it weighs 13.1 kg. This is just a complete guess. I'm hoping I can take off about 2 kg and get it to 11 kg. We'll see how close we can get. I've got a bunch of awesome parts on the bench there that I'm going to swap out. Let's get into it. One of the biggest weight savings I'm going to have is the tyres. That means these wheels are coming off and we're going to switch them over to another wheel set that has some slick, fast XC tyres on there. Check out those, they're going to be quick. Swapping out my Fox Float shock for the Fox Float SL shock. There's definitely some weight savings in there, and although I'm putting on a smaller shock, the SL packs more of a punch than you'd think. I don't think there's actually much of a loss of performance in the swap. That's the Float on top and the SL below. The SL is just a bit slimmer in all aspects, but looks just about the same. Next up, I'm going to swap out the mech and the cassette out to the smaller size. There's definitely some weight savings in that. Got to take the chain off for this one. You may have noticed, but I'm just going for all the easy swaps. Next up, we've got some super bling pedals to go on. Titanium pedals and in a bling gold colorway, which somewhat goes along with the bike. Okay, gonna whip off this dinner plate. Compare sizes. This is the one we're taking off. That's the one we're putting on. The big cassette is a 10 to 51 tooth cassette. The smaller one is a 9 to 45, which means we do get slightly less gears. It's a bit more compact. But since the bike is going to be lighter and we are competing, I hopefully shouldn't need that massive gear, and the more compact selection should suit this event better. I think that is the best choice, despite having less gears. Now I'm going to swing off this. There we go. Quick intermission because I've just had a parcel turn up with my name on it, and I think I know what it is. And I'm quite excited about it. Perfect. Tail fin. Ooh. There we go. It is what I thought it is. It is a nifty tail fin top tube bag designed for speed. This top tube bag is designed to fit behind the stem of your bike. Slightly skinnier, and it's meant to be faster. Quite excited about that. We are swapping out the bars now. So the bars will come off, and we're going to stick the SL bars on. SL means super light, I think. These bars at the moment are 760 wide, and we're going to swap them out for some 740mm wide. Looking good. Just going to loosely adjust them for now, and then we'll dial that fit in later. Next up, we're swapping this fork out. At the moment, I've got a Fox 36 SL at 140mm. We're going to chuck on a Fox 34 SL at 120mm. 34 here, 36 here. Quite similar, but this is the fast fork.
Well, it doesn't matter because I've always just got it jammed up the tank anyway.
Standing up.
No, just always on.
We're switching over to the single pot XTRs. The 4-piston calipers are sick, but switching over to some lighter XZ tyres. Simply put, I don't need all that power. These single pots still pack a punch, definitely more than enough. And they've also got some weight savings, which is a little bit what we're searching for with this build at the moment. The internal cabling on this bike is super simple. It's all tube and tube, all guided. So you can just launch it in that hole and it will come out the other side. I'm going to chuck the wheels on now, and then I'm going to get the bike off the stand and then adjust all my lever angles and then attach the cables at perfect lengths. And then the bike's just about done. I'm going to tune the gears, give the levers a bleed. I think that's basically all that there is to go. Oh, and sort out the shock lockout, which I've never done before, so that could be a good challenge. That's feeling quite right. One thing I did forget is I'm going to be swapping out the Fox Neo post and ergon saddle for the Fox SL post and a carbon ergon saddle. The workshop just got a bit busy, so I went and skipped ahead a little bit and did the cabling to the levers and also the lockout. Now it is time to bleed up these levers. Shimano, of course, make this nice and easy. We're just going to hook up that bleed bucket, give it a few pumps. Perfect. Time to get the gears tuned up. I'm going to hook up my phone. There we go, hooked up, and that's tune the gears. How cool is that? I love playing with that. I just sorted out the lockout, that's all completed, and that means the bike is done. It's been completely overhauled, switched out with a bunch of light parts. I've just weighed it, and it now weighs 11.2 kg. Before it was 13.1, so that's 1.9 kg of weight that has been shaved off the bike. It is quite substantial. I bet I'm going to notice that whilst climbing up some hills. I'm quite stoked on that number. Next week at the Volcanic Epic, this is going to house all my food, all my snacks, all my energy, and it's what's going to keep me going whilst I'm on the bike. It's going to keep the weight out of my pockets, so this is going to be a good asset. But yeah, I'm so stoked on how this bike has come together. It is going to be a bit of a whippet now. I've never had an XC bike like this, which is yeah, quite an exciting thing for me. Can't wait to get out on this. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you and a big thank you to Shimano for letting me use their workspace and hosting me this week.